Om Sai Ram, welcome to Living Spiritually. Baba's yogic practice. Baba knew all the processes and practices of yoga. Let's try to understand two of these processes. First one, Dauti, that is the cleaning process. Baba went to a well near a banyan tree, which was a considerable distance from the masjid, every third day and washed his mouth and had a bath. On one occasion, he was seen vomiting out his intestines, cleaning them and placing them on a tree to dry. There are persons in Shirdi who have actually seen this and have testified to this fact. Ordinary dauti is done using a moistened piece of linen, 3-inch broad and 2.5 feet long. This piece is ingested and allowed to remain in the stomach for about half an hour and is then taken out. But Baba's dhoti was quite unique and extraordinary. Second one is Khanda Yoga. In this practice, Baba extracted various limbs from his body and left them separately at different places in the masjid. Once a gentleman went to the masjid and saw Baba's limbs lying separately at different places. He was terrified and he first thought of running to the village officers and informing them of Baba being hacked to pieces and murdered. He thought that he would be held responsible as he was the first informant and thus knew something of the affair. So he kept silent. But the next day, when he went to the masjid, he was very surprised to see Baba hale, hearty and sound. He thought that what he had seen the previous day was only a dream. Baba practiced yoga from a very early age, but nobody knew the proficiency he had attained. He charged no fees for his cure, became renowned and famous by virtue of his merits, and gave health to many poor and suffering persons. This famous doctor of doctors did not care for his own interests, but always worked for the good and welfare of others, sometimes suffering unbearable and terrified pain in the process. Om Sai Ram. Om Satchidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai.